Hey everyone, Craig Williams back again with another video. In this video I'm going to cover the drums in the Voodoo People remix and what processing I did to each element to help them sit in the mix. So first of all, we have the kick. It's just one kick, no layering. It's just one of the Vengeance samples. I like to start with a good solid kick as opposed to layering kicks. I find that I have better results if I just use one solid kick. So all I have on the kick is just an EQ. Sorry, that's the clap. Kick EQ with a small dip in the high mids. And then have a compressor with a really high ratio to give that sort of over compressed drum sound. Next up is a little pre-kick sound. It gives the beat a swung feel, and all I have on that is just a pitch shift to bring it up, bring the sound up in the frequency range and help it come through the mix a little bit better. Next up, I have the claps and snares. These are all running into the one bus, and on that bus I have an EQ, taking out some of the lows and giving a little bit of a boost to give some more crack to the snare, and some of the highs to give it a bit more sparkle. And next I have a compressor there, fairly low ratio, just helping glue the snare and the clap together, also helping it, making it a little bit punchier. As you can see here, I don't have it sent to any reverbs or anything, so I wanted that up in your face sort of sound with the snare without washing it out with any reverb. Next up I have the hats. I just have the two hat channels. It's the same hat sample, I've just changed the pattern on it. So instead of having to know which pattern I've got, I've just got two channels. And on that, I've just got an EQ, taking out the lows and giving a little bit of a boost to the highs there. Again, I've got a compressor, helps punch it through the mix a little bit more, adds a little bit more to the sample. And then I've got another compressor, which is, as you can see, sidechain compression to the kick channel. I'm also sending this to the reverb auxiliary send, which has got a channel EQ on there to take out the mud of the reverb. Next up we have the percussion bus. In this I have the minimal drum loop. Which is just simple, a loop that I've taken and then cut up and then put into the EXS24 and then just played the pattern. Next up is a Vengeance house loop again. And then lastly is another Vengeance house loop. And then those all together help give the track a bit more swing. On that channel I've got channel EQ, again taking out the lows, giving a little boost to the mids and some high to the high mids and highs. Another compressor helping glue all those sounds together. And then I've got the last compressor on there again with the sidechain. I'm also sending this to the auxiliary reverb channel to help add a little bit more depth to those samples. Lastly, we've got the Conga loop. As you can see, these are all the samples in the Conga loop here, which I've just got low cuts on each of those, and then on the Conga bus, again I've got another low cut, and then I've just got a small boost to the mids, the higher mids. Also got a compressor giving a bit more sidechain compression, and again sending it to that reverb bus. So that's pretty much it for the drums. If you've got any other questions or you want me to go into more detail about anything that I've covered in this video, feel free to leave a comment. Until next time, see you later.